so he gets them both.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Outside DeRozan. That shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kings lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what'd you think?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you saw it. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Well, their paint presence was non-existent. They haven't put any pressure on the defense in terms of attacking the cup. It's simple. If you want to be successful in this league, you can't be a one-dimensional jump shooting team.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Suggs. On the court for Sacramento, we've got DeRozan. Main man is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Levine at the 2 guard. Hunter against Banchero, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lets it go from 11. Hunter no good. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. To the inside, Banchero, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Banchero's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Magic. Now here's DeRozan. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
From deep three-point territory. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Magic have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Three shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Well, no doubt about those free throws coming up big in the clutch.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Orlando out in front, up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Banchero is out there with Howard. And it's Big Cat. Then there's Black. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sideline. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Sacramento, Malik Monk. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Monk drops them both. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407.
for the bulk of their scoring, and that's really nothing new. No team likes to rely too heavily on one player, but when you've got a guy with this amount of talent, you've got to lean on him like they have.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Hunter's checked in for Keegan Murray, and Levine subbed in for Monk.
I mean, that's a tough break for the knee. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Shooting for Sacramento, DeMar at the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. And an intentional foul right there.
Russell Westbrook, second personal foul. First team foul.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
Here's DeRozan. Count it!
How about the heart DeRozan plays with? In the clutch, he's fully committed to getting his team whatever they need.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. Now DeRozan. Hunter finds Westbrook. Can't knock in the 3.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.